So the Israeli Defense Force, the IDF, I guess they dabble in being pirates now. They boarded a second boat that was carrying pro-Palestinian activists and an undisclosed amount of humanitarian aid, and that were trying to break through the Gaza blockade. And then they towed that shit and presumably are going to send them back home. Meanwhile, a few hours later, Israel came out and said that they were going to allow humanitarian routes to be open to allow aid convoys into Gaza. So I'm unsure what the message is here. Don't be a pirate, or do be a pirate, but we get to decide when aid goes through. But good try. I don't fucking know. Thailand and Cambodia agreed to a ceasefire, even though border clashes are still happening, after Daddy Trump took a break from his break of breaking, stepped in and said, "Relax, guy." Greece is battling wildfires. 4,000 NASA employees have decided to resign instead of continue on. We're all being cooked alive in this country as a heat dome settles in. And Traverse City, Michigan, is fucking wild. But none of that matters, because Dan Bongino, I still don't know how to say his last name, and I can't be fucked to Google it because I don't fucking care. Assistant Director of the FBI, Dan Bongino himself, has vowed to uncover the truth about the Epstein files. He went on to say some shit about him and Kash Patel, how they're going to stamp out public corruption and political weaponization of all these government agencies, the ones in law enforcement and the ones in intelligence operations. But Dan left a cryptic-ass message on his X page, and I'll just summarize it for you, what Dan said. He said that during the course of his investigations, what he saw shocked him to his very core, and that, in his opinion, they couldn't run a republic like this. I'll never be the same after what I've learned. Shut the fuck up, Dan. Yes, you will. This country in general is so desensitized to all of this bullshit that everybody's going to be the same. It doesn't matter what comes out. And I personally have heard every version of how this ends so many times that none of it's going to shock me either. Anyway, less cryptic messages, more Epstein files. It's day 187 in a series in which I ask myself, do I have to go to work today? And if the answer is yes, I don't care. Here we go. Do I have to go to work today? Yes, I do. Though part of me really wants to go dabble in being a pirate, too. So maybe the IDF has some pointers. See you tomorrow.